These brand new Benzes, honestly, are so trash.
It automatically parks itself. Reverse.
Would you buy something like that?
This is a 2025 with about 15,000 miles on it.
This is a brand new car, literally 2023, just got it.
Millions of Americans are noticing that new cars are getting worse every single year. Manufacturers are cutting corners on everything, and we're stuck paying big money for what feels like an expensive piece of junk. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
This is a brand new S580e, so it's like the S580 with a hybrid. And as you guys can see, there's like oil everywhere. So this car has 500 miles on it. I was just speaking to the technician. They just drained out all the oil and it blew the motor. Like, this thing legit needs a whole brand new motor. As you guys can see, there's like a bunch of oil everywhere. And then over here, this is the housing to it. As you can see, just like literally destroyed. The car obviously is up on the lift. They've just been working on it, emptying all the fluids, and then they're gonna order like a whole new motor for it. But I was just talking to the technician as well. He's like, these brand new Mercedes cars like should not be having these issues. Like, these cars are trash. I mean, honestly, I don't blame him. I mean, you spent over $100,000 on an S-Class, and 500 miles into driving the car, it just takes a shit on you. This thing is crazy. Like, look at that. Giving you guys a little close-up. There's legit oil all underneath this car. So yeah, honestly, if you're in the market for like a new Benz, stay away from them. Too much technology, all this hybrid stuff is because, man, like 500 miles. Like, he didn't even have his first service. He didn't even break the car in 500 miles and this thing's already cooked.
A $100,000 S-Class, 500 miles in, and the motor's already cooked. And everyone knows why.
You know what's annoying? I'm in this Ford Fusion, and I'm trying to set it up to do an alignment. So, you know, want to leave it in neutral. But every time I go and open the door, it switches back to park by itself. Stay your ass in neutral. Fucking bitch.
This shit is why I hate new cars. I go to reverse. Warning, 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 warning. Shift to park because there's a pole in front of me because they parked as close to the pole as possible. Look what it does when I go to put it in reverse. It automatically parks itself. Reverse. Let off the park. It parks itself. How? I can't move the car because it's parking itself because of a light pole. Because of a sensor. This is stupid.
The most frustrating thing about this Audi Q6 is over here. They have this little panel of capacitive buttons to do everything. But what kills me the most is not this panel, as dumb as I think it is. It is this door handle piece, because there is a blank switch here, which on the passenger side is a lock-unlock button. But because on the driver's side, the lock-unlock is down here, you get a blank panel. How? This is everything that's wrong with car design. You get this thing that nobody wanted, and as a result of that, every single one of these has this blank switch. There's no option that fills this in. They couldn't have bothered to just make a different piece to go here so that you wouldn't have to look at this. But every single one of these cars, they're like 70 grand, and you get this blank, scratchy piece of plastic. Why?
70 grand for an Audi, and you're staring at a blank, scratchy piece of plastic that does nothing. That's the whole problem.
Thank you, GMC. This is my brand new fucking car, and I have 117 miles I have to drive to get to work, and have to listen to this thing binging, telling me that my hood is open when my hood is not open, and send a notification to OnStar that somebody's trying to break into my car through the hood. Thank you, GM fucking C.
Hold your foot on the brake and then.
It's funny to me, as cars get newer and the technology gets newer, I think they're actually going to get worse. This Mach-E does not have a door handle. This is a door handle, right? You pull in it, the door opens. This has a push button. Door opens. I have one problem with that. It snowed a little bit last night. Probably 1 or 2 inches. So my avalanche is here outside, right? So the Mach-E would have a push button somewhere around here. You're gonna have to find the push button, right? Instead of just pulling the door open, right? Wow, that actually worked. So the push button would be somewhere around there. I guess if you own an EV, you should just park it in a garage. If you don't have a garage, don't own an EV. Because this is a push. That latch has to disengage. So what happens when it's iced over? You're not going to be able to just pull the door open, right? It's not going to be a simple process like that. This is a grab handle. So this is only going to work after the door has unlatched. If that mechanism gets frozen in there, you can't tug it open. There's no mechanical release to open that hint. Like, this is not going to get mechanically released from the outside like this is, right? You pull this unlatch button. This button is undoing that latch in there. Just wild to me.
The Mach-E swapped the door handle for a button. One iced over latch and you're locked out of your own car.
So I just took this Bronco in on trade, and I have many complaints about it, but the one that really blows my mind is every time you open this door, it's like you're going to break the glass there, right? So you're supposed to go real slow, I guess. I don't know what the point of it is, what you're supposed to do, but if you open the door quickly, I mean, you're going to break that glass one day for sure.
I don't know if it's Honda, but y'all make y'all windshields so fucking cheaply made. Like, I had a fucking 2007 fucking Honda, and you know how many rocks hit my fucking window, and the shit never cracked, but if it did, it never spared it. This is a 2021, y'all. This shit started from that little ass crack right there, if I can see that. Now this shit spread it all over my fucking window. Like, Honda, y'all making these cars so motherfucking cheap. Y'all gotta do better.
This is the worst new SUV you could buy today. It's a 3-cylinder SUV. Not kidding. 3 cylinders. Look at that tiny little engine. There's my hand. That's literally almost the whole engine. 1.3 liter. I mean, my God, you're gonna buy an SUV with a 1.3 cylinder engine in it? Like, what? I mean, thank God it's at least all-wheel drive, I guess. But seriously, anyone who's buying these Trailblazers, buying a 3-cylinder, it's just your GM typical plastic everywhere, fabric cloth seats, all plastic everywhere. At least you do get some fabric, some nice soft touch fabrics, I guess. I feel like everything on this car is literally plastic, just cheap plastics everywhere. I mean, would you spend $30,000 on an SUV like this? I guess the one saving grace is that it gets good fuel economy, but $30,000 and you got to drive up. I don't think so.
$30,000 for an SUV with a 1.3 liter 3-cylinder and cheap plastic everywhere. That's the deal now.
Serious question, not sure if anybody can help me with this, but why is that already rusting? This is a brand new car, literally 2023, just got it, brand new in 2023, and can somebody please tell me why that is rusting already? Is that normal?
Brand new tow truck, no stickers on it. 35 miles on the odometer, and it already has a check engine light on. How the hell?
Got a Chevy with some rust on her. This is a 2025 with about 15,000 miles on it. Again, 2025, 15,000 miles on her. She's seen better days. It seems like the other manufacturers that paint their frame tend to do a little bit better. But she's still pretty freaking new. And if you don't know, GM, well, they use like a wax coating. Here you go. You can see getting down to bare metal. So that's just bare metal right there. It's not painted. And I don't know why GM does that, but you can see like our leaf spring. That's actually painted metal, and it's in a lot better shape than the frame that's surrounding it. What do you guys think about this? That's, I don't know. Now, yes, we are in Canada, and there's a lot of salt coming onto the Silverado this winter, but, I mean, for a basically brand new truck, very new truck, let's say, seems like there's a lot of...
A 2025 Silverado, 15,000 miles, and the frame's already rusting to bare metal because GM won't bother painting it.
Modern diesel trucks are trash. Since it became basically illegal to delete them everywhere, it's pretty much guaranteed your modern diesel truck is gonna break at some point. The best diesel trucks to buy, the 2nd gen 12-valve Cummins and the 7.3 Ford Power Stroke.
See this little Ford logo right here stamped on this thing? 2021 Ford Bronco, just finished the water pump at 60,000 miles. Check this out. Would you buy something like that? I think I would rather get in a car crash using my toolbox than I would with this Ford Bronco. This thing's a POS if you ask me. Yeah, I think if you get in a car crash with this, you'll probably die.
It's sad to say, but these new Toyotas, they're just not as reliable as they used to be. And now with the prices being so much more expensive than they used to be, like this Corolla Cross non-hybrid, $32,500 for the MSRP. I mean, this is just like a bare bones type of car. Yeah, you could say it has like leather seats, but it's really just a bare bones car. But the biggest problem is when you come under the hood here. These new drivetrains just are not it. First off, the CVTs, which we all know, a regular CVT, no bueno, no bueno, no good. Run far, far away. It's not going to last 200,000 miles. And look at the oil, 0W8. That's almost the equivalent to running water. That's how thin the new oil is. And they want you to do a 10,000 mile oil change while running that super thin oil. Do you know that's going to happen when there's any little bit of dirt that builds up in this engine? This thing's going to be toast, like that. And we thought Kia and Hyundais were bad. Why do we have to do this? Tighter tolerances are actually not better when it comes to long intervals that these oil changes are trying to go through. It's like the manufacturers want these cars to break and die on you before you even get the
Even Toyota's slipping. $32,500, a CVT, and oil as thin as water on a 10,000 mile change. They want it dead before you've paid it off, and people are finally noticing.